Welcome to another episode of RDR Podcast. We talk about all the nerdy shit you love or hate. We're your hosts. I'm Quentin.
I'm Tim.
And I'm Malik.
And on the board today, we got our top video game soundtracks. So we all love music and video games. We'll see. We'll talk about what we think. Then we have 10 games to describe me. Everyone's seen the trend going around. We'll give our 10. Kakeru retires. You want to give a little bit on that, Tim?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
We'll definitely talk about that. And then One Piece was announced to be going on a break starting January.
Yeah.
And then it'll be going seasonal following. And, we spoke about that recently, and we'll give our thoughts on that again. And is console exclusives a thing of the past? That was brought up a little while ago on here.
Mm-hmm.
And now we'll really give our thoughts on it. And then Cash Money and No Limit faced off in a Versuz. We got to talk about it.
Of course.
And as always, we have our nerd recommendations and trash takes. So let's get into it. Top video game soundtracks. Now, me, I thought this was a Tim suggestion because Tim's the big video game soundtrack guy.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't. It was Malik.
Yes. And I catch a lot of heat from Tim and Darren about game music, but I'm a person where I enjoy good game music, but that's as far as it goes. I'll be playing a game, I'll be like, oh, I like this music. And that's where it ends for me. Tim and Darren will go into who wrote it, who made it. They'll remember what game the song came from. They listen to it on their off time. Like, I don't do all of that.
Neither do I. So this was tough for me because I was like, as soon as I read it, I'm like, oh man, I don't know. So I had to really sit down and think. I'm also the type of person to where I have a million things going on at once when I'm playing video games, whether it's the kid or even just, talking to Jazz. So a lot of the music just gets drowned out.
Yeah.
Like I said a while ago, I used to play Need for Speed Most Wanted. And I think Need for Speed always had decent music, good music, but I muted it and I would just ride around listening to the Carter because it had just dropped. So now I remember certain tracks from that game and what song I was listening to.
Wait, which Carter?
The Carter. It was the first one.
Oh, okay.
When Need for Speed Most Wanted, they came out that same year.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this was tough for me, but I'll kick it off right away because it was my ringtone for years, and everyone loves the music. GoldenEye.
I knew that. I'm pretty sure that's on everybody's list. Is that on your list, Tim?
Yeah.
That's on everybody's list.
Yeah.
GoldenEye is one of the best video game soundtracks ever.
Absolutely.
The pause music is unreal. That song on the why is the pause music that good?
They had no business in the studio going that hard for a pause.
Generally, when you pause a game, it's so you can go to the bathroom. You're
Right.
leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So generally, the pause music don't matter. People stayed for the pause music because that pause music was so good.
Oh, absolutely.
Rare just makes good soundtracks. And I got another games on it that's from Rare.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it ain't even just the pause music. We all know the pause music is the most famous of that game, but the rest of the soundtrack is really good.
The intro was dope.
Yeah.
Every level, that's why I'm like the whole game to me. The music
phenomenal.
was fire.
Yeah, I think the pause music just gets brought up so much because who cares about pause music? It's generally the
but it
thought
goes
process.
so hard.
Yeah, absolutely. So, it was great game, great soundtrack. I mean, it didn't age well, which we got. Yeah, and just like you said, just the Dam was good. The music on the Dam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember the music on Dam.
But one of the worst stages I hate on that game was that it was that snow. No, that was great music. I like that stage. I hate fighting Jaws though. But no, it was the snow stages. those snow stages.
Yeah.
But the music was fire
Mu-
on there.
I hated the stage too. I can't.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
was-
lie. But
yeah.
you're right.
The music was fire on there, man. Just
I think I just remember not liking Aztec because it was kind of like a maze.
it wasn't. Yeah,
Mhm.
So it just frustrated me as a level. But yeah,
understandable.
as a soundtrack though, that game soundtrack.
Yeah, even the
great.
temple was good music. The very, very, very last stage.
Yeah.
The temple was fire. You get the golden gun. It was a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
No argument.
How many do y'all have?
I got 13. I could have did like 50.
I only
but
had 5.
I could
I
have.
have 7 total.
I have 5, and my last 2 are cheating. So,
But I could have owned show by myself. Just with video game music.
Well, let's go. Let's hear 'em.
No. Def Jam Fight for New York.
That's on mine.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just a great soundtrack.
That's on mine.
Even though there's obviously words in a lot of the songs, but it's just a great soundtrack. Great game. It's too expensive now, unfortunately, but it's a great game.
I got it for $60.
I still have it.
for Xbox, right? Yeah, but I ain't mad at you.
I still have it. So,
Yeah, we saw. Yeah, hold on to it.
Yeah.
GTA Vice City's next.
all right. So, yes.
Yes.
The
The GTAs can all be put on there because they.
So I was going to mention that.
I forgot about.
I was going to mention that, but I do have a GTA on here. I have 3. The reason I have 3 is because it introduced me to Royce the 5'9".
Yes, that's how I got
introduced me to Royce the 5'9". I didn't know who he was until 3.
Same.
And so instantly for me, that lives in my. But I was gonna say, and I know Vice City was probably considered the better soundtrack.
Yeah.
There was some bangers on Vice City.
Yeah,
but
Sean
I'm like,
Price.
But just the fact that I learned who Royce the 5'9" was, 3 has to be on here for me.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
The intro was decent, little, it was all like little peaceful kind of, little intro thing, little piano thing. There's nothing wrong with it at all.
Yeah, but Vice City was definitely fire. I mean,
Yeah.
that
San
had me
Andreas
singing
fire.
Curtis Blow.
Yeah.
Yeah, San Andreas was definitely fire too. Yeah,
Like almost every GTA soundtrack is fire.
right. And since we on that, I might as well just start my
Yes,
other
sir.
one, Saints Row 2. Saints Row 2 had it was just like GTA.
I forgot about
It had
Saints
a
Row.
fire. I mean, Young Jeezy, I Love It was on there.
I love it.
Yep, there was a bunch of bangers on that one that so I had to include that one also. But go ahead.
I wasn't a Saints Row guy, but so I'll take
Saints Row 2 was a great game.
Saints Row 2 is better than
You want me to go
GTA 4.
again? Jet Grind Radio. Another great one.
I never played that
I
game.
didn't think about that. Yes.
Jet Grind Radio. Another great one.
Yes.
Again, hopefully they're supposed to be making another one, I think, right? Or something. So
I used to really like those games. That's a good one.
Great game. Then Final Fantasy VII. There's just so many bangers on there. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy game, but the soundtrack was iconic. I mean, the battle theme, Sephiroth's theme, the boss theme, Wu Tai's theme. I can go all day. You know what I mean?
And see, and here was my problem with listing them off. Like now that you're rattling them off, I'm like, yeah, that was good. Yeah, I remember that.
Right.
But in the moment, me thinking, I'm like, I couldn't remember too much.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
how I am with game soundtracks, where Tim will be like, he'll hear us the first 2 seconds of a song and be like, oh, that's this song from this game on this stage, and it was written by this person. I'm like, the fuck? Like, if you were to mention a game and be like, this game had a good soundtrack, I could remember and be like, oh yeah, that was a good one. But Tim will rattle off all the details, and I'll be like, I don't know any of that. And then he'll get mad at me for not knowing that.
I couldn't tell you who wrote on any of these things. I'm just like,
He'll be like, him and Darren will both look at me and be like, how do you not know that? How do you?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Some stuff Tim be saying, I'll be like, who knows that?
Exactly.
No, that's true. What you got now?
Yeah, because Tim will probably eat up all of mine. But I gotta go with one of the best video game soundtracks of all time, in my opinion. Streets of Rage 2.
Yes.
That is the greatest video game soundtrack of all time.
The greatest?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's fair. And that's another game. Yes, the soundtrack was great. I didn't think of it because I couldn't think.
Yeah, Yuzo Koshiro, who does everyone knows
who knows that?
Everybody does.
I don't. I didn't.
He also did Shinobi. He's the greatest. He's great.
You see what I mean?
What?
No, I was with you.
But no, that's fantastic. That's great workout music to me. I work out to a lot of video game music too. I mean, I just but it ain't for everybody, obviously. But
I work out to a lot of anime music.
I do too.
Yeah, a lot of intros.
Yeah, but like In the Bar from Streets of Rage 2 is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
In the Bar, Slow Moon on the cruise ship.
See what I mean?
Like it's just.
I thought you just meant the music in the bar.
Oh, that's great. It's called In the Bar. It's called,
okay.
the songs
Well,
is called In the Bar. And
All right.
Slow Moons on the ship when he fight Fat Dude in the boxing. I mean, it's just. I can go all day. Like it's just that soundtrack it's literally the greatest soundtrack of all time. Like to me, it is. Like if it's not in your top 5, then something's wrong.
I do not have the knowledge to argue with you. I am way out of my league in this one.
Yeah. I got Street Fighter 4 and 5. Just they're great. I ain't gonna get on too deep with it. Like,
no Third Strike?
I like a lot of Third Strike stuff, but the soundtracks on 4 and 5 are better. The Third Strike is a better mechanic game, but the soundtracks are better on 4 and 5.
I love 5s.
5, yeah.
5's soundtrack was
good.
Good.
They're both great. And like I said, I do like the mechanics on 4 a lot, and 5 we didn't have the greatest mechanics, but the soundtracks were great. So
I can't remember the music from either. So
I didn't play 4, so
right. But what you got? You got any more?
Yeah, I told you my last couple was cheating. So Guitar Hero World Tour.
It's not cheating. I mean, it's a fun game.
Is it? Okay.
I actually miss Guitar Hero.
I loved them.
I was terrible at them, but I like those games.
But then I was pretty decent.
Right.
Decent. Like I could play on like medium. I couldn't. But then I watch people on like TikTok that's like on like a stream and stuff like that. And that is insane.
Oh,
I'd be like, oh, I can't keep up with that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I lost 12 times by now.
Right. I mean, I've tried it on super hard to see how far I can get.
Yeah, so did I.
I'm done within 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Didn't make it very far.
Yeah.
Like,
but no, those were fun games.
And then my last one, the Michael Jackson Experience on Wii.
it's
all bangers.
It's a great song.
All bangers. Yeah, it's all
that
bangers.
is slightly cheating, but I'll allow it.
That's what I said. It was all bangers.
It is a great soundtrack.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna complain about it.
No.
Sierra got that upstairs.
Got to learn to dance like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, and listen to some of his bangers.
Yeah.
That's
I never played that one. Only Michael Jackson I ever played, which is Too Much Money Now too, is the one from Sega.
Oh, I used to love that one. Moonwalk across the pianos and stuff like that.
My wife never played that game.
What?
Nor has she ever seen the movie.
What? I'll say the bombs in the trunk used to mess me up. You kick the trunk open and then the bomb would be in there. That used to annoy me as a kid.
That game's like a lot of money now too.
Yeah,
we see it a lot whenever we go hunting. We run into it. And it'd be like, damn, I'm not paying for that.
Damn.
Yeah, the game's definitely getting up there.
Yeah,
I had to go to my dad's house and like check the basement for like all the old consoles and stuff.
Right.
I probably got a bunch of that stuff down there.
You probably do. You
probably sitting on a small gold mine.
Yeah,
maybe.
Real shit, man. Next one I got is Zelda Ocarina of Time. Again, I can go all day with that. Everyone knows Gerudo Valley. The composer for that is Koji Kondo. That's who did Mario and everything. But anyways, there's just some people you should know. That's Japanese composers. He's one of them. But great game. All the Ocarina themes were great. The majority of them was.
I can't name any composer.
All you need to know is Yuzo Koshiro, Koji Kondo, T. Lopes, and I can, just. But yeah,
I got Mozart, Beethoven.
That's it. Van Gogh. No, I think that's an artist.
Van Gogh's an artist.
Yeah, okay.
That was an artist.
Okay, but yeah. Next is Shenmue. Obviously, it's not a finished game, but the soundtrack was great. So, and then we got Soul Calibur 1. Another great soundtrack.
That was a good.
Namco.
The music being good on that.
Yeah, Namco just makes great music. Obviously, you got GoldenEye. We already talked about that. Then I got Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, and 3. Because the soundtracks on those are all great.
See, I have Sonic 2 on here.
Yeah,
see,
so great.
When I was doing this, Jazz was like, she loved the Sonic Adventure too.
Yeah,
just skating down the hill, and I was like, that was a pretty good soundtrack.
Yeah, Live and Learn, another great.
See, the only reason I didn't put Sonic is because, like every millennial, that water stage, hearing that dun, 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 gives me anxiety like a mug.
Like when you're about to drown.
Yeah,
the Lambert zone.
that's the one thing in life that gives me anxiety.
Yeah,
it's that sound.
As soon as I hear that music, my heart just starts racing.
Dude, yeah,
it's Pavlovian. Like it is insane how my heart instantly starts like panicking.
That's what I said. It's crazy. Like that's the one I run into fires and I'm fine. I hear that music and my heart's like
you're trying to help him find a bubble.
Yeah, just dude.
Yeah, but yeah, all three were good soundtracks. I mean,
who made Echo the Dolphin soundtrack?
Who knows? Who knows?
I figured you knew if anyone.
Yeah, trash. Waste Management made it. Waste Management. You got any more? Or are you done?
Yeah, I got a couple more.
Okay.
I got Revenge of Shinobi.
But same person did see Streets of Rage 2. Yes, great soundtrack.
Great soundtrack. Yeah. Claire Obscure.
That was one of the Heavy Rain games, wasn't it?
No, Claire Obscure is the game that came out this year, the RPG. Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
You know what? I keep thinking I want to play that game. It's an open world RPG, isn't it?
Dog, you have to play this game. I hate RPGs. I fucking love this game. I've been streaming it at least a couple times a week for the past month or so. That game is incredible. Yeah, that game is so good that I'm probably going to end up going back and playing other RPGs that I avoided just because they were RPGs, because I hated turn-based RPGs pretty much my whole life. But that game is great.
So it's turn-based?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what is it like? What's the game really kind of about?
It's kind of weird to describe. Like some end of the world event happened and now people just die randomly every year once you hit a certain age. Like they basically get Thanos snapped out of existence once you hit a certain age. Right now it's like 34. If you're 34 years old, on the day of this, gommage is French. It means basically scrubbing. On that day, if you were 34, you're basically Thanos snapped.
Dang. Okay.
And they're going on an expedition to try to figure out why this is happening and try to put an end to it. It's been happening for about 60 something years now.
Okay.
And they've been going on expeditions repeatedly every year to try to figure out why this is happening and try to put an end to it.
Okay, so the name Expedition 33 now makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. All right, yeah, maybe I'll check it out after I finish with Ghost. I haven't been in a big game mood lately. I don't know what it is.
Actually, my game mood has kind of dipped recently too,
yeah.
So I get it.
But you think that's the best? You said that's the best soundtrack, right?
No, I'm saying that's game of the year. Best soundtrack is Streets of Rage 2.
Oh, okay.
And I think all the other ones was touched on except for my last one, which is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Yes. Yeah. So that was supposed to be on mine. I literally I looked it up and I'm like, and then I just straight forgot to write it down. But yes, I agree 100% on that one.
Okay, I only got two more. Donkey Kong Country 2 for Super Nintendo, which is made by Rare.
Mm-hmm.
Another great soundtrack. And Tekken 2. My favorite Tekken soundtrack. And that's all mine. I mean, I could have went way more, but like I said, I think that was good enough.
Okay.
Yeah, Tim could have been talking for an hour and a half on just video game soundtracks.
Yeah.
Each individual song title, the name, what stage it popped up on.
We need a special of Tim's top and just let him talk.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
All right, that all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got for this year.
Right. Yeah.
We're gonna 10 games to describe me. So for those that don't know, this is a trend that's been going around. It's either your favorite games or games that you've played a lot. So I'm gonna get into ours. I don't mind going first.
All right.
So of course, everyone knows I'm gonna say it.
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect 2. So right away. You know.
2 specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean all of them, but
2.
Mass Effect 1 through 3. But
okay.
Absolutely. And then Mario 64, of course.
Yeah, you said
Like I said,
that's your favorite Mario.
Yeah. SSX Tricky. I've spent so much time on that game when I was younger. Like I want, even like more recently, isn't maybe like 6 years ago, they had dropped another SSX, and it was like I instantly went and bought it. And then when I found out it wasn't 2-player, I'm like, I can't even play with Jazz. I was like,
oh yeah,
a little disappointed because I'm like, that was the fun of SSX, And this is going back, Pokemon Blue,
That's a
the
good
original.
one. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good one.
That's probably the
Gen 1.
Yeah, that was my first Pokemon game. As y'all know, I'm an OG Pokemon fan. And it was funny because I bought Blue, but then instantly always chose Charmander instead of just buying Red. But definitely a game I was addicted to as a kid.
What's the difference between blue, red, and green?
Leaf Green was
Just
not Leaf Green. Those
the
are
original.
later ones.
So they kept saying that there was like only certain Pokemon you can catch in each one. I don't remember exactly like now. If you would have asked me that in 99, I'd have told you.
I know there was a difference, but I can't remember.
Yeah, there was
what
like
it is.
they were the same game, but it was like there was certain Pokemon that you can catch in each one that you couldn't get in the other ones, or something like that. So like you had to like trade between people like that if you wanted to get all 150 Pokemon.
Well, I know Leaf Green wasn't even released over here first, if I recall. I think it was just red.
No,
and blue.
Leaf
Green is
general.
later.
Oh, but green.
That
in
was when they
general,
like
right?
remade. Yeah, so it was red, blue, and green.
But green,
And then they came out with, was it Fire Red, Leaf Green? I don't. Was it called Water Blue? That doesn't sound right. I don't know what
then
it was.
they had the Pikachu one or something like that.
Yeah,
Yellow.
the Pikachu one came. That was the next one to come out
Okay.
after them. That was yellow because I had that one, and that was when you actually had Pikachu follow you around. Like he didn't. He wasn't in the Pokeball.
Okay, so yeah, there were Pokemon exclusive to each game. Mankey, Arbok, Oddish, Growlithe, and Electabuzz were exclusive to Red.
Mm-hmm.
Sandshrew, Meowth, Vulpix, Bellsprout, and Magmar were exclusive to Blue.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it was. I knew it was exclusive. I just couldn't remember which one was which.
Okay.
But then my next game, mentioned it plenty of times before, Final Fantasy X.
That's the best
So
one. I know.
Like I said, I've played the game plenty of times over and over. I'm one of the few people in the world that I actually like playing the Blitzball.
Yeah, you are. 'Cause I hate it. The idea was cool, but I hate the way you had to play the game.
Yeah, hey, I used to love doing the jack shot. So it's definitely in mine. Then I got GTA San Andreas. Probably the GTA I spent the most time on. I, played it a ridiculous amount of times. 5, I think I didn't play as much as like everyone else did.
With the online and stuff.
Yeah. Like I wanted to enjoy the online, but a lot of people just running around, just killing you. It just got annoying, and I'd be like, I don't want to do this. So, then I got Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I know y'all don't play Assassin's Creed, but this is one of the best Assassin's Creed games, and it was great when it dropped, and to this day, I will, when I get my PS2 back, I'll pop it in and play it. Madden 2008 specifically.
The Vince Young one.
Was that
Vince Young
yeah
was on the cover? Yeah.
So the reason I went with that one is because that was my freshman year in college, and other than Halo Reach, that was the game I was playing all day and all night.
Okay.
When I wasn't playing Halo with my friends, I was playing Madden, and that leads me to my next one, Halo Reach.
So was that after 3?
Yeah.
Halo Reach? Okay.
Yeah. So the reason that, like I said, is that was my freshman year of college.
Mm-hmm.
It came out, I remember it was like September. We went and waited at line at Walmart, which Walmart in West Virginia in the middle of the night as a black man is very terrifying. I know Walmarts aren't 24 hours anymore, but
Right.
but it was I'm sorry. It was just a game that we played so much it had to be on one of my tops. And then my final, again, spoke about it plenty of times. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Favorite Need for Speed.
I like
so
that.
many hours put into that
That
game.
was a good game. I wasn't big on Need for Speed, but I really liked that game.
Right. That was honestly not the that's probably the racing game I spent the most time on.
Right.
And I think the last racing game like I really, really enjoyed was like Need for Speed, like Underground 2. Or, like besides that, I have not found one in years that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
So those are my 10 games. So
Okay, Malik.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to go down my list. First one, kind of piggybacking off of what Q said. I played this game in college with friends repeatedly. So it has to be on there. And it's the first game I ever played extensively online. SOCOM U.S. Navy SEALs.
Oh, that's actually a good one.
That's really good. I loved that game in college. I played that. That was you had to get the network adapter for the PlayStation 2 to play online.
Yeah.
And, my college was one of the first, that was the first time I experienced high speed internet. So we was able to really get it smacking in there and have a stable connection. And it was so fun.
Didn't think you would have high speed internet in Lancaster.
Yeah, they had it. They had it.
That is like the opposite of Lancaster, right? Like,
next is Super Mario World. In my opinion, the best Mario game ever. I just spent so much time playing that on Super Nintendo. Another one I just played endlessly with my friends was WCW versus NWO Revenge.
That
great game.
I don't know how that's not on my list.
I know No Mercy is considered the better game.
See, I didn't play No Mercy,
but I spent way more time on Revenge.
I loved Revenge, even though like looking back on it now, like everyone was the same size, everyone was the same build.
Yeah,
Rey Mysterio was just as big as like
the Big Show.
The Big Show, yeah.
Like,
but yeah, I actually love that game.
Yeah, that game is fun, and I'm glad I went and got it again. This one will surprise no one. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. That game is incredible. That game is great. It's so much fun. So hard. I didn't beat it until 2002, and it came out in 1987.
I still can't beat Mike.
Yeah, Power Stone really could have made my list. I don't know how I forgot it.
You just put it on there now.
No.
Yeah, you know
that's 11 games.
That's 11.
Next, Street Fighter 6. That's the first fighting game I really dug into to try to learn.
That's the current one, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Every other fighting game I just messed around with. I was barely above a button masher.
Mm-hmm.
This was the first game that Tekken 7 was, but this went even further where I really tried to learn how to play.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually competed a little bit in it. Like, obviously not well, but I did. And I've put hundreds of hours into this game, so I have to put it on.
Didn't you hit 1,000?
I think I have hit 1,000 hours. So I have to put it on this list. Next is Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Okay.
That is the first Resident Evil I ever completed, if my memory serves correct, because the original Resident Evil I didn't own, and my cousin that did have it didn't have a memory card, so we always just started from the beginning every single time. But Code Veronica was so good. That's when it started getting a little bit more action-y.
Right.
It didn't go full-fledged Resident Evil 5 action yet, but it was getting a little closer.
5 is the only one I really kind of like played a lot.
5 was the one you played a lot?
Yeah, because me and Jazz played together. I really don't like horror games.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like definitely the bottom for me when it comes to video games.
Yeah, Daryl and I played 5 together, and I'm pretty sure we beat that together.
Like I'll piss people off with this, but Dead Space is one of the worst games I've ever played.
Never played it.
I've played only a little bit
and
of
I
it.
know it'll piss people off, but like I was mad I bought it.
Yeah, I only played a little bit of it, but Code Veronica I enjoyed because it still had the puzzle mechanics of the original 3 and stuff, but still got a little more action like, with like the whole Wesker thing being basically a super soldier.
Got you.
So I liked Code Veronica. Next is Saints Row 2. I've said many times on this podcast, Saints Row 2 is better than GTA 4.
It's not.
It is.
You gotta play Saints Row 2. It's really freaking good.
It's really good.
It's really good. 3, it went a little off the rails.
Yeah, 3 went off the rails. 4 went really bad.
4 was just it was just fun to just run around and be a superhero.
But yeah, Saints Row 2 was so much fun. Just wanting destruction, just having fun with a decent story. It had a decent storyline. It wasn't nothing revolutionary, but it was decent. But its main thing is they leaned into the fun. GTA 4 got serious. They're like, okay, they're going to go serious. We're going to go fun.
Okay.
Next is NFL 2K5. Just like Q with Madden 08.
Moss on the cover?
Huh?
Moss on the cover?
No, that was T.O.
Oh, yeah, he was catching the ball like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I got you.
That game was so great. And that game is what made me love the Xbox. Because 2K5 on the PlayStation 2 looked terrible. But on the Xbox, it looked great. And that game still, to this day, plays better than Madden. That game is 20 years old.
I mean,
and the very simple concept of having defensive line stunts still doesn't exist in Madden.
I mean, Madden back in the day plays better than Madden today.
Yes.
So, I mean, not, you know, I mean, dude, I remember you used to be able to have a corner follow a specific receiver. Man.
Yeah.
You haven't been able to do that in how long?
I don't know.
So,
I got my last 2 is Need for Speed Underground 2. Great soundtrack, fun time drag racing. I used to love the drag racing. That's all I cared about. I didn't care about the circuits. The sprints were okay, but it was all about drag racing for me. And if you fucked up, you blew your engine.
I'm about to say, I blew my engine a lot.
Yeah. And last is Rainbow Six Siege, to no one's surprise.
Yeah. Love that game.
That game was great.
It is great.
Haven't played it in months, though, which is wild.
Haven't played in a while. I haven't team killed in like a year.
I haven't even played Rivals in forever.
Yeah, I think the honeymoon stage for that's over.
Like ever since they dropped Angela, I think I've played once. I haven't played with Daredevil yet.
Yeah, I tried Daredevil. He was all right. If Jazz is a Loki main, she ain't gonna like Daredevil because you know how Loki can disappear.
She's a Cloak and Dagger main now.
Now, yeah, because I did my little disappear. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my shit, and I'm like, wait, how did he find me? And I forgot he can see.
Yeah,
he can, but he can use that thing where he can detect.
Yeah,
he found me. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
When they nerfed Loki the like second or third time, she was like, I can't even. She's like, he's pretty much unusable. She still uses him every once in a while, but she goes Cloak and Dagger and then Mantis.
Okay,
so heals all the way.
Yeah, I don't know like the meta.
Well, she does use Emma also, but it's usually Cloak and Dagger or Mantis. So.
Yeah, I use a lot of Sue now. Whenever I did play, I used a lot of Sue. Yeah, I thought she was like the best healer for a while. And I don't know what the meta is anymore because I haven't played in a while, which I will explain why in a second. But whenever it's my turn, but yeah, anything else?
No, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Overwatch.
Fair.
I got close to 5,000 hours of Overwatch.
That's a ridiculous amount.
And
I love the original Overwatch, man. And when the second one dropped, I never knew what it was, but it just didn't hold me like the first one.
Well, I reinstalled it, and I've been playing it again. They got this little perks now you can do with the characters, and they finally did the crap that we've been wanting for so long, like hero bands and picking stages and stuff like that. But that's the game I think I've played the longest, like consistently. I know I didn't play for like almost a year Because when Rivals came out last Christmas or whatever it was, I was like, okay, I'm done playing Overwatch. I uninstalled it and then didn't play. And then I literally just re-downloaded like a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, and me and White's been playing it again, back to teabagging. It's just I still have my chat disabled because I get real nasty in the chat, and I actually they banned me for like 2 weeks last year because I was being too mean in the chat. So I'm toxic.
Toxic
That's okay.
Yeah, I got banned in 2K the one day. So
Yeah,
and I was at work. I was like, man, this is boring.
but yeah, I definitely had to put Overwatch in there. There's this, next is Red Dead 2, and it's like the third time I brought this up on the pod, but I've played that story mode 6, 7, 8 times. Just again, I have to just.
You do both endings or just
yeah. It's just a great game. And
you're a good man, Arthur Morgan.
Yeah. Just a great game. And then next was obviously Shenmue, even though it's not completed, but again, I bring it up all the time too. And even though I'm 99% sure it's over, but I still just hold on just for a little bit because you never want to give up. But I know it's over, but I'm just going to hold on. Next is Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Broken game, I don't care. Still love it.
Fun game.
Yep,
still a fun game.
Loving broken games. Next is basically any Street Fighter game outside of 5, but I just love Street Fighter in general. So, next, it's not Mike Tyson's Punch Out for me, but it's Super Punch Out. I love Super Punch Out.
Super Punch Out is fun.
Obviously, but I played that more than Mike Tyson's Punch Out, obviously, but yeah, I love Super Punch Out. Next is Cannon Spike on Dreamcast. Played the hell out of that game a lot. Again, that game's worth a lot of money now too.
Oh yeah, that game is so hard to find.
And then
I played it.
It was great. I have it burnt. I had to get it burnt. But,
that was a wild time. We was able to burn games.
Yeah,
that was a wild time.
And then I'm trying to think what else here I got on. Damn it! I had it in my mind. Now it just went away. Shit. Spider-Man. The Spider-Man games for the PlayStations.
Mm-hmm.
The newer ones.
I still haven't played 2.
Yeah, I ran through those.
They haven't dropped the price yet. I'm like, I don't want to pay full price for it.
No, those for sure. I play those all. I usually play that once a year or two.
Those are really good games. Even just swinging around the city it's
very therapeutic for me. That's why I play it a lot. But I do understand like his big gripe with it, which everyone had. I think it was stupid. Why am I running around with Mary Jane when I could be swinging from building to building?
I don't know what it means to know.
Yeah, so that's always been stupid. So I don't know what number we're on for now, but
I don't know how many you went.
But that's pretty much it though for me. Mario Kart 64, just played the hell out of that.
Yeah.
And here's I got one more. Halo 2. Everyone knows I'm a big Xbox hater, but I cannot deny how great Halo 2 was. The linking up of the Xboxes and just it was one of the best times. It really was. For sure. But yeah, Halo 2 was just great. And that was like the first game where you can like really played online, right? Like for a lot of people.
Yeah. Here's the funny part. I said Halo Reach. I meant Halo 3.
Halo 3,
I meant Halo 3.
I thought you... I was surprised when you said Reach. I'm like...
I meant 3. So Reach, I did love.
Mm-hmm.
Because and now that I'm thinking about it, Reach was when Maya was first born and she was like a baby. And I remember I picked her up and we went downstairs and like in the living room and I threw her in her little bassinet. I think Jazz was asleep. And I put a Halo Reach on and I called my best friend from college. And I was like, dude, you get Reach? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, hop on. And we sat there for the next like 12 straight hours and beat it on Insanity or whatever the hard mode was.
Right.
And that's like all we did. We were just playing that the entire day.
Right.
So that's why instantly I thought of Reach. But it was actually 3 was the one that I was up all night playing in college. So it should have been 3 on my list, not Reach. But yeah, I didn't know you were a big Halo player.
Just in 2.
Just in 2?
I played 1 a little bit too, because I know the pistol in 1 was like really powerful.
That was funny because I remember when I came home from college, my friend, he was like, oh yeah, me and my brother, we're big Halo players. And I was like, I was like, oh yeah, I play Halo, and he was like, oh okay, well then come play with us, and I was like, I will destroy you. And he is like, no, wait. Now my best friend in college, like he was a Halo player.
Yeah.
Like he went around to the tournaments, he was
Right.
competing, like he was like ranked, he was a beast. So I got used to playing with him every day.
Right.
Now I was never on that level, but I was better than the average person.
Yeah.
So I like went over to my boy's house, and it was him and his brother, and they're like, oh yeah. They're like, you're not gonna come in our house and beat us. This was so one-sided that they had to eventually like team me up, and I was still destroying them.
Destroying them.
Like, and they're sitting there and they're like, why are you so good? I'm like, this is all we did. I was like, I don't think y'all realize there's nothing to do in West Virginia. So I was like, that's all we did was play Halo.
Yeah, I did play a lot of Halo too. Like I said, just
Great game.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, Shotgun Slayer on midship, man. Look, I mean, Headlong. I mean,
It was the reason I bought an Xbox.
Halo 2.
360. But
yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, as long as you had a good controller, because playing Halo with those big ugly controllers that he liked, it's horrible.
Those controllers are good.
I like the 360 controller. I didn't like the original.
The
Xbox
360 controller is, in my opinion, the best controller.
I love that controller, but the original Xbox controller, I hate it.
Too big, man.
I hated that
my
massive
hands are
thing.
big. That controller felt good in my hands.
Thing was massive.
The Duke.
But yeah, that's all I got for mine. For the 10 games.
All right. Well, Kakeru retired.
Yeah, this was Sutton. He 27, 28, but apparently he finally talked a little more. It was a something with the brain is why he's retiring. I don't know, how severe it is, but it kind of sucks. But you gotta put your health first. I kind of wanted to see him get his revenge on Minna eventually. You know what I mean? Because he can't seem to beat Minna, and I was really hoping that he was gonna make a comeback run, and but then like I told you, remember a while back after Evo, he was going through all that health stuff. Like he missed out on Evo France, and then he was at the EWC. That's where he was at.
He was at EWC, but
He left.
He pulled out. He was
out.
there, but after like his first match, he had to withdraw because he was having health issues, and I guess he finally figured that he needs to step away.
Right.
So is it the traveling that's probably too hard on him?
He hasn't said
Stress?
exactly what the issue is, which he doesn't need to. No one needs to know your
Right.
personal health
we
stuff. But he's just saying, like, it just says neurological dysfunction. So maybe something's wrong with his response times. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I was just speculating. I'm like, I wonder if it's like the traveling to all these tournaments, or if it's like the stress of the tournament itself.
Yeah,
It could be.
It very well could be,
Mm-hmm.
but honestly, without any more information, which honestly we don't need to know, we'll never know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sucks that a guy that literally just won the $1 million Capcom Cup earlier this year and wanted to keep playing is forced to stop. The last Capcom Cup winner, Uma, he won and was like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, he got his money and
He got his money and left. He was like, I'm out. This one's like, after he won Capcom Cup, people were asking, are you going to do the same thing? And he came back like, no, I want to keep playing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then to do that and then just get forced out by something beyond your abilities to control
Right.
just kind of sucks. Everybody wants to be able to go out on their own terms.
Exactly.
But to have something force you out just kind of sucks. I mean, I just hope the best for him. Hope he can take care of himself. Hopefully it doesn't really affect his day-to-day life, whatever this issue he's having. And I just wish him well. He said he's going to continue streaming, but I just wish him well.
Yeah, hopefully one day, like whenever he does get better, if he does make a nice comeback run and actually plays Minna in the finals and actually beat him, you know what I mean? Like I would want that to happen for him, but now with him, retiring, now it's like, well, who's the best JP player? Because he was the best JP player. Is it Juicy Joe now? Out of just default now?
Yeah,
I guess so. And we still apologize, but again, but But yeah, it does suck though, because I really want him to get that run back like one more time with Minna, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen anytime soon. So, but yeah, hopefully,
the Minna thing though is slightly overblown because everyone says, "Oh, Minna owns him." Yeah, Minna has beaten him the last 3 times.
Yeah,
but they're 3-3 head to head. So he doesn't own him. He's just been successful most recently.
But
before that, Kakeru beat him 3-0.
Real.
So
we just need to. I enjoy a good rivalry. We really don't have like a really good rivalry right now in the FGC. So it was kind of like we was all kind of like leaning towards that.
Yeah, we were kind of forcing it into a rivalry.
Yeah, true.
As opposed to it actually being one.
Yeah, I mean, we still have plenty of great players in the FGC, obviously, though. But he was a big fan favorite for a lot of people, and he was using a character that most people hate in the game. Because JP is not a fan favorite for a lot of people in the game.
I can't stand fighting against JP,
but
that's just because of the character I use.
Yeah, but real quick, Viper, very hard to use in this game. I like her though, but she's not easy to use at all in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if I never really played her in 4. I really never did, but a lot of people aren't playing her in this because they just feel like she's too hard to use. Like, at least in the lower ranks. I don't know about like the higher ranks, but like
my experience says otherwise because I was playing yesterday, maybe the day before, and I played like 10 matches. 8 of them was Vipers. I played a Ryu and I played a Aki, and everyone else was Viper. Like, so there's definitely Vipers hanging around there.
Good. Yeah, but that's all I got. Just get well. We hope to see you again, even if you don't even compete like that no more. Just to show up to like this event, just to like just play with people.
Yeah,
if you
commentate, move over to commentary.
Yeah, because traveling is very exhausting.
Yeah,
and that's
very exhausting.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, that takes a toll out on people. You know what I mean?
Man. Just because I'm assuming he lives in Japan or Tokyo or whatever. And, you traveling to here, you traveling there, and so yeah.
Like, I'm the person that when I come back from vacation, I need a few days, like my vacation, before I could even return to work.
Vacation from the vacation. Yeah, absolutely. But that's all I got on the whole Kakeru thing.
Okay. So, when was it announced? One Piece will be going on. How long was the break?
It was like a 3-month break.
3-month break. Starting in January.
Yeah.
And from that point on, it will be 26 episodes a year?
Yeah, apparently it's supposed to go seasonal, and it's supposed to start, and the LBAF's supposed to start when it comes right back from the break.
Right.
So, you want to go first, Malik, or?
I mean, honestly, depending on if they take this and say, okay, we're going to change the pacing since it's not year round, I don't have an issue with this.
Right.
Now, if they keep the same pacing that they've had this entire time, that's terrible because this anime would never end.
Yeah.
They have to speed up the pacing.
Another 10 years of One Piece, I'm with it.
I mean, I would be too, but with Oda's health, and we just don't. Like I said, he has to be. I want him to be here to finish this. But
that's a good point.
But like Malik said, the pacing that you're going, even in the manga, they're still on this damn backstory.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like nobody wants to wait a whole year just to watch a part of a backstory, just to wait another year to finish the backstory.
Right.
Like, that's bad. That's not bad.
So no. I'm just clearing up the actual thing, what it says. So it will have a maximum of 26 episodes per year in order to dive deeper into the heart and pacing of the original manga. I'm sorry, the heart of One Piece world, incorporating more content, tempo, and pacing of the original manga. So that will be fixing the pacing issue, which, as we said before, I said One Piece tries to go 1 episode per 1 manga.
Right.
So now I guess it'll be closer to probably 2 manga, 1 episode.
Got you. Okay.
Which will speed it up a good deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it'll give us better episodes because then we won't have that, 5-minute what happened last episode starting off the next episode. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But so it will return in April, and it will be the Elbaf arc.
Right.
So I mean, we talked about this. Was it last episode or episode before?
Yeah.
Being a possibility. And I don't know what it means for the manga. But again, Oda's health comes first.
Correct.
If I can only watch 26 episodes of One Piece a year, I'm not going to complain if they're great episodes.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I'm not going to complain at all because I love One Piece.
The way the anime is going anyway now. So with the seasonal stuff anyway. So this was kind of due, I guess. You know what I mean? Because again, obviously, because Bleach and Naruto kind of ruined it for everybody with those damn fillers. So they knew they had to go this route. You know what I mean? This was the last anime that kind of needed to like.
And to be honest, and this is as a One Piece fan, I don't want to hear nobody, oh my God, you hate One Piece. No, I love One Piece. I'm even wearing a One Piece shirt right now. I have a bunch of them. But they've done a lot of fillers lately. It's felt like the anime. Like it feels like you'll get like 4 or 5 episodes and then boom, Dr. Chopper. And it's like, again?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I could be exaggerating. It may just be me, but it feels like it's like every like 5 or 6 episodes now. It's like, boom, throw in a filler episode or a recap.
Yeah.
It'd be like, bro, we don't need a recap of what happened a week ago.
I agree.
So this should be much better.
Yeah, I agree. But like you said, Malik, the pacing has to be better though. If you said that's going to fix up the pacing issues, and it should be fine. But the way that it is right now, and you're going to go 26 episodes a year, there's just no way that's going to work.
But well, you know what? And it might not necessarily be. It says 26 episodes maximum, so it may not necessarily even be 2 manga, 1 episode, because it's taking a 3-month break. So of course the Elbaf arc is going to be even further. Yeah, they may just drop it seasonal, so you just get, you know what I mean? Like if it comes in comes in April, you may just get 26 weeks straight of episodes, and then it'd be off for a little bit longer,
right?
So that the manga can get further.
Because it was like when when the anime started Egghead, they were still at the part where they're at now in the anime, where they're fighting Saturn and all that shit. That's where it was at in the manga when Elbaf started in the anime. And they took that 6-month break.
Oh,
that's how close it was.
Yeah,
and I'm like, because I said I was like, they're gonna have to take a break or something. I was like, they're way too close.
Yeah,
because like when the anime starts a new arc, that the manga should be already on the next arc or the one after or whatever. In my opinion, you know what I mean. You should never be.
I'm not going to disagree with that. Yeah. That makes sense because then you can get all the episodes out,
right?
Yeah,
like. So, but yeah, I'm open to it. We'll see what it is. I haven't watched the anime in a while because I read it all the time, but I do need to actually,
It was funny.
Watch it.
I was on a call the other day, and Maya calls my phone, and my ringtone is the bitty 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 bitty.
Like
bitty 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 bitty. Yeah. So the dude looks at me and he's like, sounds like the One Piece snails. I was like, that's exactly what it is. And he is like, oh man, that's so dope. He is like, the manga's going so hard right now. And I was like, I haven't read it yet. And he's like, what? How have you not read it? I'm like, bro, you're sick. Why are you worried about the manga? I'm like, but that's how much people love One Piece.
Yeah.
This man is sick and he just wants to talk about One Piece. So of course I indulged him. But
our guy at the Thai food place was talking One Piece with me.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
So. We got Chester watching it.
Nice.
Yeah, he's
I seen him message us, but I didn't get a chance to check my messages.
He just got to the Reverie.
Oh,
and he thought this was like a filler. I was like, no, it's part of the story. But yeah, that's the thing about One Piece. You can always watch it and take a break. You don't have to rush to get caught up. Like, take your time and.
When you ain't watching nothing, just check it out.
Yeah,
just check it out.
If you want to, but
it took me 2 years to catch up to it.
Yeah,
took me 2 years to catch up to it. Jazz did it in like 2 months.
Yeah, like there's
just crazy.
Yeah, there's literally no rush to, just take your time, enjoy the journey. That's the best thing I can say is just enjoy the journey. Don't listen to the people that tell you it takes 500 to get good episodes, or don't listen to the ones that
That's
I'm not
false.
Yeah,
it's completely false.
Don't listen to that, and don't listen to the people that say it sucks because the art's terrible. The art may have not been great back then, but regardless, like,
dude, I seen some idiot post that the other day. He was like, "Oh, y'all saying Demon Slayer's carried by the animation, but One Piece had terrible animation." Like, dude, One Piece came out in 1997. Shut up.
Right. Like, enjoy what you enjoy.
But no, I'm okay with. I mean, it ain't. I can't change nothing. It don't matter what my opinion is anyway. But I mean, I think this is good, and I think this is, even us as watchers, I think this is good for us. I know we're used to being able to watch One Piece every week, but I think this is a great idea just because of how much better the episodes will be.
Yeah, when you're not rushed, you can get deeper into quality.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Absolutely.
And that's what I saw with a lot of the comments was like that it's going to make the quality a lot better. And, and like I know you're on the Wano arc, and I know there's a lot of episodes in Wano where it's just like they're not doing anything. And
so many.
So we want to get away from that.
Right.
So
and honestly, when this goes into the final arc,
right,
where he said it's going to be this large war, that's going to be a lot better to watch.
Yeah,
at this pace than
absolutely,
the original. So I mean, it's good. So, anything else on that?
No.
All right. It's console exclusives, a thing of the past. I want to say yes. I do. But I think PlayStation is still holding on to it.
I agree, but I also disagree. Because, yes, console exclusives, in a general sense, still exist. But what I feel is that they are no longer necessary.
Oh, no, I don't think they're necessary.
So I didn't read the article where the Xbox executive made this statement, so context might be key, or maybe the person just said, no, those are a thing of the past. But my idea behind it is the game community is so large and so widespread that you don't need that kind of stuff anymore to get people in. Like, before, earlier in the Nintendo, Sega Genesis days, that kind of stuff mattered because that's how you brought people in. You brought people in because we got Sonic, they have Mario.
Right.
And that's how you brought people in. Aside from that type of stuff, now people just want to play with whatever they can kind of afford.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, a lot of the games are going from whatever console or going to PC. So you can't say it's exclusive.
Right.
If I can play it somewhere else.
Right. Now, I said Sony's still holding on.
They are.
They're not even necessarily the biggest culprit here. It's Nintendo.
Nintendo is.
It's Nintendo. That's the biggest culprit.
Nintendo is the largest culprit of this.
Yeah. Yes. So, I would say, but when I was saying, I think it's a thing of the past, but Sony's holding on. I'm not saying it's necessary. I don't think it is. I agree with you on that part. I don't think it's necessary at all. People are going to buy whatever the hell they want to buy. And I don't think, to me, well, even with Sony, I don't think there's any games worthy enough to be like, well, I'll buy the PlayStation just to play this game.
I agree.
You know what I mean? It's not like you said, when we were younger or back in the day when there was, you know what I mean, you had the Sonics and the Marios. You're like, I want to play that game.
Right.
And maybe it's because I'm older, I don't know. But now there's nothing that is big enough for me to want to be like, I want to spend another $400, $500, $600 on this console just to play that game.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is everybody in gaming is trying to appeal to the casual gamer.
Right.
The casual gamer is easily 80% of the gaming population.
Right.
And the casual gamer plays games that are multi-platform. The biggest games you see out there constantly, Madden, multi-platform, COD, multi-platform, Fortnite, multi-platform. Like all of the biggest games that you're going to find are all multi-platform games. These only games that are going to be exclusives are going to be these single-player games that you have to appeal to a person who likely, like Q said, already has the system.
Right.
No one's going to be like, oh, I'm an Xbox guy, but PlayStation's releasing this one game, and that's going to make me buy a PlayStation.
Now, back in the day, like for me, I bought the 360 because I wanted to play Halo.
Right.
Yeah.
But that was, again, the system at the time was what, $300?
Yeah.
Give or take. Not to say that was any better than what it is today, but I was okay with doing that because I knew I was going to put a ridiculous amount of time in Halo. There's nothing left for me to want to do that anymore. Like nothing feels that important anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even back then, you're like, okay, I know I'm buying this to play Halo, but I can also get Gears of War now.
Yeah.
I can also get whatever else.
Forza.
That was never a choice for me.
I know, but
like I can get whatever other exclusives there were. Now today, it doesn't feel that like it's that necessary. Like so, it's like I buy a PS5 because I know majority of the games I want are coming out on there. But if I had an Xbox, is God of War big enough for me to want to buy a PS5? Gotcha. I think it's a great game, of course.
Yeah.
But now I'm no longer just paying the $60 for the game or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm paying the $500 for the system plus the $60 for the game. Is it that big of a game that I want to pay almost $600?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
And you got to pay for online now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I mean, even though like the last free one was PS3, was it for the online
for free online service?
Yeah,
I didn't have a PS3, so I don't know.
But yeah, so you know, you're looking like you're paying almost $800 pretty much, and the controllers aren't cheap.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel big enough anymore.
Gotcha.
Like it used to back in the day to where it was
that
like
investment.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, we wanted to play the Sonics, the Spyro, or I'm sorry, the Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, whoever else.
I think the thing is, one, like I was saying, the game libraries was way more diverse back then. And two, the games were all primarily single player because there was no internet until 2003 as far as playing video games online on a console. That didn't occur until 2003-ish. Right. So any decisions made before that, it was all single player content. That's what drove your idea of what you wanted to play. Now, since most of the games are multi-platform, there's no reason for it. There just isn't.
Right.
There's no appeal to it. You honestly, all game developers should just go multi-platform. You're going to make more money that way.
And that's what I'm saying. Honestly, at this point, it don't feel like you're going to get the Xbox people to come to PlayStation.
Yeah.
you're not gonna get the PlayStation people to go to Xbox.
Yeah.
You damn sure ain't getting the PC people to buy consoles for the most part, it seems like. So yeah, it feels just kind of, honestly, it feels like as a developer, you're just losing money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You know what I mean? You're missing out on a good
you're
part of the
leaving money
market.
on the table.
Yeah.
Because you say, hey, I'd be okay if you did the timed exclusives. Hey, this game is releasing first on PlayStation.
Right.
Then next year it'll be released everywhere else.
That's fine. Or
That's fine.
I even like when they just did like certain characters were only on certain stations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, you can get Snake in this if you play on PlayStation because that's a PlayStation guy, or
like the
you can
Soul
get
Calibur
Master
2
Chief
thing.
in this if you play on
Yeah.
Xbox, something like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, but no, I definitely, I don't see the point in it anymore.
I don't
I
either.
agree. Even though they'll never do it, but what if Nintendo actually got away from that? Like you actually able to play like Mario on PlayStation.
I would love that.
That would be
I would
so
love
that.
groundbreaking. But
I
we
would
know
love
that
that.
Nintendo wouldn't do it.
No,
but,
no.
you know,
Hell no.
Speaking of, did y'all see them? The Xbox, I don't know what she was, like CEO or something like that, talking about the next gen Xbox.
I heard rumors about it. I don't know if that was if she actually said it. By the way, shouts out to a black woman being head of Xbox division.
Absolutely.
I heard the rumors. I don't know if that was something out of her mouth because I didn't read any type of article, so I don't know for certain. But the rumors are it's going to be a $1,200 console, but it's supposed to basically be a mix between a PC and a console. So if that's the case,
Buy PC.
I would say that as well, but the main issue with PCs is you don't have access to console player base. Most people play on a console.
Yeah.
So if they figure out because if this is supposed to be a PC and a console, they have to figure out a way for the mouse and keyboard type stuff.
Yeah.
They have to figure out that stuff. So I don't know how that's going to work. But if it's basically high-end PC level power, but it's a console, I could understand it to a
it better
point.
be high end though for $1,200.
Notice I said
not
high
even
end.
that high. $1,200 to build a PC is not even high end.
Yeah,
But
for a console, that's
yeah.
insane. That's what I mean. And it has to give some sort of capabilities that's far outshines anything a console can do.
Right.
Or else it's not worth it.
I
But we had said it before that I don't think Microsoft needs to make another console.
Yeah, I don't.
But if they are, we'll see what it is.
Yeah, but
They did say that they are getting rid of online subscriptions. That was one of the rumors I saw.
That'd be nice.
Is with this console, it removes online subscriptions.
Yeah.
So if you want to play online, all you need to have is the console. You don't need any type
That's
of
what used to
subscription.
be free for Xbox. Their online.
Their online did
It
used to be free, yeah.
But that's all.
But they were also the ones that started the paying. I'm pretty sure they were the ones that started the subscription with the 360.
Okay. But, that's all I got for the exclusives.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's get into this Versuz everyone was talking about. Tim watched it.
Yeah, I watched it it came out last Saturday, but I was stuck at the airport for 12 fucking hours, but whatever. So I watched it on Wednesday. It was cool. It made me feel like I was back in middle school, early high school days. Again, you can't have this without Lil Wayne.
And that's why I didn't watch it.
And
Wayne didn't show up at all.
No, and that's why I didn't watch it.
In my opinion, that immediately makes No Limit win.
So
without Wayne.
So I knew Wayne wasn't going to go.
Right.
And as you know, I came up when Wayne was his hottest.
During the 05 era.
Yeah. That's how, that was my high school and the college years, that mixtape Wayne.
Yeah.
which is why to this day he's one of my favorite rappers. But I knew Wayne wouldn't be there, and I was like, I don't even care.
Right.
I'm like, but it was funny because everyone was like, "Oh man, this is an easy wash for Cash Money. It's an easy wash," and I'm like, the last time y'all said that, y'all said it was an easy wash for Dipset, and they got on stage and got washed. And I was like,
bad.
So other than one person on my timeline, I've been seeing everyone say No Limit, hands down one.
And No Limit didn't have two people there because they're both in jail.
Yeah, we'll see Murder and who else?
And Mystical's a fucking
creep.
Mystical.
I forgot about Mystical.
He's a fucking creep. Yeah. But they didn't even need him. Mia X tore them apart.
Yeah, I heard Mia X put in some work.
They brought Snoop out because remember Snoop was a member of No Limit. Yep. And Romeo was there, even as
Hey, did he do ICDC?
I can't remember.
He should have did that.
I just saw him stand. I was like,
so ICDC.
No, I just saw him like in the background on the stage, but the biggest problem I had with this outside of Wayne and Turk, I wasn't a big fan of Turk anyway, but you have to have those guys there, and then Juvenile and Manny Fresh kind of had to carry a lot of the load for Cash Money.
Oh, I'm sure.
BG was always my favorite in Cash Money, but he was high on something because I don't know what the hell he was doing, but and it was in Vegas. Why was this in New Orleans? They're both from New Orleans. The reason why the Jadakiss thing, the Locks and Dipset was so good because it was in New York.
Yeah.
They're both from New Orleans. Have it in New Orleans. What the fuck is going on?
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Makes no sense unless they're just unless they got some type of TV thing or something. I don't know.
How was the crowd?
Wasn't that great?
Well, then that's why.
That's another thing. If it was in New Orleans, it would have been lit. That's like when Jeezy and Gucci had the verses.
Should have been in Atlanta.
Was it in Atlanta? I think it was in Atlanta.
I think it was, yeah.
Or that's like having Kanye versus John Legend. I know they're both from Chicago or whatever, but like
Lupe Fiasco.
But they're gonna have it in Cleveland. Like that makes no fucking sense. Yeah. You know what I mean, you gotta have it where they're from. Yeah. But it was still cool. I was vibing. You know what I mean? Silk is still terrible, and Malik's been saying Silk's been terrible for years, and now people are finally.
I don't understand how
realizing
people know that.
People, I'm out there. Like, man, I used to love Silk. He's garbage. I'm like, Malik has been saying this forever now.
I've been saying it for years.
I always thought it was like common knowledge that Silk was one of the worst rappers ever.
Yeah,
like to me, I had him as the worst rapper ever until I heard Blueface.
Oh, God, dude.
And then I was like, it's him.
So bad.
Speaking of bad rappers, did you see Designer dropped a new song and he's actually spitting?
So, all right. So I was in the car the other day. It was me, Maya, and Jazz had just got out the car. And I scrolled past it and I was like, oh, I'm going to click on this. And then I shut my phone down so I could watch it later. And then when I turned it on, my Facebook jumped and I lost it and forgot exactly what I was doing. So I did not actually get to listen to it. But you said he's actually spitting?
I didn't hear the whole song, but a TikTok popped up and I'm like, this is the same guy? Like, is he a Royce? No.
I mean, he dropped that Timmy Turner, but Looking for a Burner. You remember that?
Oh my God.
But what he was actually saying some bars and I'm like, oh.
But one more thing. The two biggest things obviously from this Versuz was Birdman called Turk a bitch or something. I don't know all that was about. And then they played a Millie. And they played Wayne's verse, but Wayne wasn't there. So it was like
the Millie is Wayne's song. If he ain't there,
why? Yeah, like we're like, I'm like, why did they play that? That made no sense.
So I seen the clip of Birdman calling out Turk, and everybody's like, man, shut up.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The whole Cash Money, Young Money, they've been taking so many L's lately that I just knew it was going to be an L for them. Like, and I ain't even, talking about the whole Kendrick Drake thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj is losing it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They've been taking so many L's lately. I'm like, this had to happen,
Yeah. And like, you have to have Wayne there. I'm sorry. You have to.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You have no Cash Money without Wayne. The only person that in my opinion that fits in that mold that they have to be there is Juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
I was a
But
BG
Manny
guy,
Fresh.
but I get it.
Manny Fresh
Manny
is too,
Fresh,
yeah. Manny Fresh was.
But I mean, when everyone left and you still had Wayne, you were fine.
Yeah.
Like when he dropped "Man, I Miss My Dogs," it was because everyone else was gone.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you have to.
Absolutely.
I agree 100%.
Yeah. And another thing too, the younger generation, people get old, they put weight on. Like, quit clowning people because they get older and put weight on. Everyone's been clowning how Manny Fresh looks. I'm like, the man's in his 50s now.
Manny Fresh has always been a big guy.
He's always been, but I guess his hair's thinning or something. I'm like, bro, look, you should be blessed to even see getting older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's the internet.
I
you know,
know.
Getting older is a privilege. It's not,
it is,
I mean,
you know, and, just, I'm like, who cares? You don't know what's going on in anyone's lives, but you know what I mean? But it's the internet, like you said, everyone gets behind a keyboard and they think they're untouchable.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I like the Versuz. It wasn't the best one, obviously. It was, you know what I mean? But
So to me, I really kind of stopped watching the Versuz after like
Dipset. I only
after
watched
COVID.
the Dipset one.
No, I'm about to say after COVID. Like I was into them when they was like doing them during COVID. Like
yeah,
it was like who was like T-Pain and I can't remember who Ludacris maybe. Or was Luda? So no, Luda and T.I. maybe, or I don't remember who all they were, but yeah, I remember
a couple of them.
I remember when like I was just watching them on my phone during COVID because we were stuck in the house. I was like, these things are great. Now I'm like, I'm outside. Well, I'm not outside. That's a complete lie. But
my bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, but I got others. I just don't watch them. But go ahead.
The last one I watched was 3-6 versus Bone, and
I didn't even know that occurred.
Busy killed the whole fucking vibe, but because they was losing. And then Busy got mad, and then then he tried to fight one of them or whatever, and I'm like, bro, you killing the whole vibe right now, you know what I mean? But I know they did a couple more after that, and they went on like a 3-year hiatus or something like that, and then they brought this back. I'm like, this isn't a bad one at all, and then, like you said, but it's with no Wayne, it's just it's But I don't know if it's like because of money issues with Birdman, I don't know.
So Wayne and Birdman has had a lot going.
Right.
I don't want to like. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know there was like speculation that Birdman had something to do with Wayne's bus getting shot up. So
about that.
Why the hell would Wayne want to come?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's been a lot of stuff going. It started with money, but I believe it went deeper. Like it went bad.
Sure. Yeah.
So.
And like, so nobody knows. Well, maybe there'll be a documentary down the road. Well, who knows? You never, you know what I mean? But just, again, like I said, I still gave No Limit the win, but you still needed him there.
Absolutely.
His presence alone, it would have been enough.
He would have washed them. He'd have washed No Limit by himself.
Right.
So,
and I'm not taking nothing away from No Limit, you know what I mean? But I've always been more of a Cash Money person over No Limit, but they played some bangers. When they played Ice Cream Man, I was like, okay, and
a lot of No Limit songs. I got a few of their songs on my workout playlist.
Yeah.
Their music did not age well. It did not age well at all.
I listen to some of it. I still listen to Bourbons and Lax and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I mean,
I get what you about it.
About it didn't age well at all.
I listened to it earlier.
It's a good song.
Yeah,
but but like compare that to like Hood Rich.
Yeah,
Hood Rich still slaps. Like so.
Yeah, but I was pumped when they played Number One Stunner, and of course my wife's like,
what?
Of course you don't.
Number One Stunner was that?
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Did they do what happened?
Shut up.
Did they do what happened to that boy?
They did not do that. They didn't do that. They did Bling Bling. I think they did fuck, what's it called? The music video, they was on that cruise ship. It was on a Hood Rich album. I can't think of the name of the song. She like, you rolling with me? I'm rolling with you. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. They did Project Bitch. I was going nuts on the couch when they played that. I Need a Hot Girl.
Yeah.
So, but I still liked it. I don't know what the next Versuz is going to be.
Juvie had to do.
They did back of
he did back there. Did he do Slow Motion?
Yes, they did.
I'll say he kind of have to, right?
They did set it off. They did set it off. But it was good. The Fiend was there for No Limit. You know what I mean? And, but yeah,
I liked him.
I know he's a creep. Yeah. He's where he needs to be.
Is he?
But no, not Fiend. I'm about to say, but Mystical.
Mystical, yeah.
He would have made a difference too for you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If
they didn't play, and I don't think they played anything of his stuff.
yeah,
Which they should have not.
Yeah, you don't want to. No.
Considering what he's done.
Yeah,
you shouldn't.
But I'm saying if like none of that happened and he was there, like he would have made a big difference. For them, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So
Absolutely, they did play Down for My Niggas. You know,
Yeah.
what I mean? Oh, you had to play that because that's just that was the shit back then. But,
yeah.
yeah, well, I'm curious to see what the next Versuz is going to be. So we'll see. Maybe we can get to Kendrick and Drake just because it'd be hilarious.
You ain't getting that.
We ain't getting. I mean, the views will go
Drake,
crazy.
Drake is fucking suing again. He's appealing the lawsuit he lost.
Oh my god, dog! You just hit diamond on. Take care. Just take the money and go. Like, yeah. But that's all I got on. That's all I got on that, though, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. No recommendations.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Yep.
So this I've never recommended this, but because the anime was really not that good, but the manga is so fire. God of High School. It's not even a manga, it's a manhwa or whatever.
Yeah. It's Korean.
It is so good. And I read it years ago and I've never suggested it. Jin Mori is so dope and he becomes so powerful.
Yeah.
I suggest to anyone, if you love to read manga or manhwa, go check this out.
Yeah.
It's great. There's a lot of chapters, but it's worth it.
Don't watch the anime.
Yeah, I did watch
Or watch the anime first, because then it's okay. But if you read the manga, then the anime is terrible. Like
the pacing on the anime is so terrible.
Yeah.
Most of the time we say the pacing's terrible because it's too slow.
They rushed the hell out of it.
They went too fast. They didn't skip months of
they skipped so much backstory. They changed the rules to the tournament. It just if you plan on it, just watch the anime first and you'll be like, it's okay. It has a dope intro. One of the best intros in anime. But also those guys were, I think, super creepy too, or they did something. Okay. But yeah, the manga is so good.
Yeah.
So I've heard that from a lot of people that actually read it, because they you know, I remember when the anime came out, everyone was like on it, and then everyone was like, "What the fuck is going on now?" You know, but everyone was like, "You got to read it; it's a lot." But I heard that from multiple people that it was better if you read it for sure.
Yeah. So that's mine.
You going to?
Yeah, actually, I got this one's different. I don't have no anime for this one, or I got a book. I listened to my first audiobook.
Nice.
It's called Self-Care for Black Men by Trolin Wood. He goes in and he talks about how, as black men, how we were wired when we were growing up to like think certain ways. Like it's not like you're not allowed to express how you feel, how we feel about how we manage our money, how growing up we didn't learn how to manage our money, because as soon as the money came in, it went right out. He teaches you how to not be labeled as the angry black man when you're upset and how you use your tone. Yeah, it talks about racial trauma, generation trauma, how a lot of black men gets misdiagnosed by the doctor all the time, therapy. It pretty much covers everything for if you're a black man growing up, and just it touches everything and just tells you like how the best way to do certain things, how you react to stuff, saving money, and just everything. But I really enjoyed it. This audiobook, you know, I don't even read. Like I usually read manga, but this was like I just took a chance on it. I was like, you know, I'm gonna try it, and it was really good.
Yeah, I found it on Spotify, so I'm definitely already added it to my list. I'm definitely gonna check it out. That's definitely, and you know, as y'all know, I'm big on healing and everything.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big therapy person. I journal, all of that. So
right.
Yeah, I'll definitely check this out. Thank you for even, you know, letting us know about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what you got, Malik?
Me? I'm gonna go with books too, but I'm gonna take it back to a book I read when I was in middle school, I think.
Holes.
No. It's the Resident Evil books, the novelization of the Resident Evil books.
Oh.
These are great. There are I believe, at least 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they were done by SD Perry. But what it did is she wrote a couple that were based on the games, but then she wrote a couple that were standalone stories as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they were so good. Like when they had first announced that a Resident Evil movie was being made, I'm like, follow the books.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the books, because the books obviously fill in some of the stuff that the game doesn't fill in.
Right.
Because obviously it's a video game. They don't really care about certain things. So they give a little more backstory to things. They give the whys to why people are doing certain things. And it also gives reason to some of the video game tropes. Like in the very first video game, you have the map of the mansion. No one explains how you just randomly have the map of this mansion that you was never expecting to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
In the book, she creates like this super secret back guy who slips not Rebecca, Jill
Valentine.
Yes, slips her a little mini computer that has files of what's going on, a map of the house. And she's like, how does he know this? Like he's like an insider man type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And her having that little computer is how she knows about the maps, the map of the mansion and about the keys. And it's just all really good. And I felt they missed the beat by not following those books, because they were all really fucking good.
Is it as good as the Goosebumps book?
It's better than the Goosebumps books.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I didn't read all the Goosebumps.
I didn't read all of
like
them.
at least 5 of them, but
It's like 700 of them.
Yeah,
there's
like,
a lot. Yeah. I used to try to collect them though when I was a kid.
yeah, so did I.
They're probably worth a lot now.
I don't have any of them anymore.
Yeah.
SD Perry wrote novelizations of the first 5 games, as well as 2 original novels taking place in between the games.
Oh, cool. So 7 total.
Yes.
Cool. Well, definitely worth checking out.
But yeah, they were all really good. And someone took it upon themselves to do a, audiobook version of it themselves. Like they weren't hired to do it, and they just posted it up on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So you can listen to the first book. I think they also did the second one on YouTube if you want.
Oh, okay. I'm in the middle of reading this fire book called Will of the Many. So when I'm finished with that, check them out.
Yeah, great stuff.
So, all right, trash takes.
Yes.
All right, who wants to kick it off?
I'll kick it off. I'm gonna piss off somebody. I don't know who, but I'm gonna piss off somebody. Keith Sweat's not a good singer.
Okay, you know what? No.
He whines.
No. We are
All
not
he does is whine.
We are not going to be attacking legends on here. No.
Keith Sweat is not a good singer. Is his songs bad? No. But his voice is not melodic at all. He whines. I want to tease you. He's whining.
You like to come out a lot of 90s R&B.
Like,
was it Jodeci came after?
Man, I didn't come after Jodeci.
Yeah,
I just said they were overrated.
See?
It's hating.
It's not hating.
Drew Hill's better.
I'm not saying Jodeci is bad. I'm just saying people tend to put them at number 1, and I feel that's wrong. That's all that's saying. Like everyone's like Jodeci's undisputed number 1, and I'm like, no.
I like Boys and Men over Jodeci.
Exactly.
So,
all right, look, man.
But
no,
Keith Sweat cannot sing.
That's nobody, right? That's nobody.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you notice how you whined when you said it?
Listen
That's
to him
exactly
singing
what
when
does.
he was in LSG. He had a different sound than when he was on his own.
On his own, he's terrible. That's all I got to say. Well, that's a bit hyperbolic, but he's not a great singer. He whines.
This man just disrespecting legends.
That LSG was Levert, Johnny Gill, right?
Yeah. Levert Sweat Gill.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
But yeah, no. Keith Sweat just whines.
All right, I have no argument. I mean, I don't
It's that
care.
simple.
It doesn't affect me, but
It's disrespectful.
I guarantee you, the next time you hear it, after me saying this, you're gonna hear it,
It's gonna be as soon as I get in the car,
and you're gonna hear it.
I'm constantly listening to R&B.
He's gonna be whining.
well, Brian McKnight cries in all his songs.
Yeah, we just gonna keep disrespecting all the legends.
Look,
Jesus Christ!
I don't agree with that one. He on his own with that one. Brian McKnight is a beast.
He is a BB.
You gonna say something about Prince or Michael next?
No, leave Michael
Jesus
alone.
Christ!
Prince is a better musician than Michael.
That's not really
Mike is a better
up for
singer.
debate.
An entertainer, but whatever.
Prince plays every instrument.
Yeah,
That's not
well,
really a
Mike-
debate.
yeah.
Some people disagree if you say anything.
He plays every instrument.
People will say just if he does anything better than Michael, people think you're lying.
Mike's the GOAT, though.
So I ain't disagreeing with that. But yeah,
All right.
Keith Sweat whines. He's not a good singer.
You want to go? Tell me what me go.
Yeah, this is kind of, it's not a shot at you, but you are in that crowd, unfortunately. Just because you don't like a sport doesn't mean it's soft or it sucks.
Baseball sucks.
No, it does not.
Baseball sucks.
Playoff baseball
Baseball's
is
boring as hell.
fire.
Baseball's, and I knew what he was talking about. Baseball's boring as hell.
No, it isn't just like you with baseball. It's hockey fans. Because they hate NBA. They're like, NBA is not a real sport. Hockey's a real sport. Chris Peverly died on the bench and they revived him and he wanted to play again. LeBron gets a cramp and he can't play for 3 months. Like, stop saying that. Like, every sport is hard to play, in my opinion. I mean, I can't run up and down a basketball court for 3 fucking hours. I can't do that. I can't hit a baseball going 100 miles a fastball. I can't do that.
Hey, I never said baseball's easy to play. I said it's boring as fuck to watch.
Not playoff baseball,
It is
man.
boring to watch.
But there's a lot of people just don't like the NBA, so they just think it sucks. I can't shoot a 3-pointer from half
I
court.
would rather watch the community college of Allegheny
Oh,
County
my.
play DeVry
Oh,
in
my
football
God.
than watch baseball.
Dude,
I
I'm
don't care if
telling
it's the world. It could be Game 7 of the World Series, and if there's a community college football game on, I'm watching that. I'd rather watch high school football or Little League. Their teams don't even have to be good.
Like, I don't
Baseball's
like soccer,
boring to
but
watch.
I can't run up and down no damn soccer field.
I like soccer. I enjoy watching some soccer. And I'm not hardcore.
Soccer's not my sport of choice.
I'm not hardcore, but the World Cup was dope to watch.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I don't care what baseball's on. I'm not watching it. It's boring. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You even had a player that was yawning in the game like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Who was that? And everyone was mad at him. They're like, "Oh, he's out there yawning." I'm like, "Yeah, because baseball's boring."
But no, I like playoff baseball. I do. I guess I know it wasn't the best to watch during the regular season because of it was boring. Like, the games was really long. But when it comes to playoff time, it's just a different atmosphere, man. It really is. But
I'm sure.
that was all I got, dude. I just hate when like this fans like, like they jump on the NBA like, it's not a real sport, and I'm like, okay, like, sure, whatever you say, just like
I call baseball an activity just to piss off Jason, but I mean, of course, it's a sport. I just call it an activity because it pisses him off.
Right.
So,
That's just like that take I had months ago about gymnastics not being a sport. Oh, that pissed people off.
Yeah.
It's an athletic competition. It's not a sport.
hey,
It's equestrian a sport.
It's equestrian.
Or equestrian, yeah, wherever it
equestrian.
is on that
No.
horse riding.
Yeah,
No.
but yeah, that was my trash take.
Yeah. All right. I'll go on a little bit of a rant real quick. All right.
Maybe you might want to hold that for a second.
Son of a bitch. This one didn't even make it 10 minutes.
Oh, it caught back up.
All right. We're back. All right. Go ahead.
All right. Just because you enjoy something doesn't mean it's not shit. I'm going to repeat that. Just because you enjoy something doesn't mean it's not some shit. One more time. Just because you enjoy something doesn't mean it's not. Okay. Well, let's not say shit. That doesn't mean it's good. I for one, have said this before. Never Back Down is one of my favorite movies.
That's a stupid movie, but
I can
can
objectively say it is not a good movie.
I enjoy it,
but
too.
I enjoy it.
I do too.
You see how I said it's not a good movie, but
Right.
I enjoy it?
Mm-hmm.
Another one is Stump the Yard. It's not a good movie,
But you enjoy
but
it.
I enjoy it. Just because you enjoy something doesn't make it good. This is for all my Pokemon fan out there. I am an OG Pokemon fan. It is 2025. We should not still be settling for the bullshit that they give us.
I agree.
This is the new game, Pokemon Z through A, that came out. They have one area for you to explore. One, you're in Paris. You don't go anywhere else. You can't go into any buildings. It's some shit. But then there's people, and there's been dozens of people online talking about how bad this game is. And then there's the other ones. Oh, well, I'm enjoying it. I'm just running. I play Pokemon just to catch Pokemon. That doesn't make the game good.
Right.
That doesn't make the game good. We've seen with Power World that we deserve more as Pokemon fans. There's no reason that we should still have graphics from 2005 in 2025. There's no reason we shouldn't be able to explore these vast, beautiful worlds
Right.
with today's technology.
Correct.
Like, can you picture a Pokemon game with the graphics and the scenery of Ghosts of Yote? Like, did you ever did you stand on the mountain in Ghosts of Yote and just like look around?
Which mountain?
Mount Yote.
Probably.
Like, if you just look around, it's beautifully done.
I mean,
There's so many beautiful games today.
well, at the castle I did.
Good enough.
It's Shikari Castle, but yeah. So I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's just
And we're still settling for these 2005 PlayStation, not even 2005, 2003 PlayStation 1 graphics.
right.
Like, there's no reason that you can create, Power World can have all these beautiful lands for you to visit, and then Nintendo sues them, oh, you stole our idea, and then Nintendo gives us this bullcrap.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, you're in Paris, so you can just explore these cities. Can't go into any of the buildings. Can't go into no other areas. You're on rooftops, but it's just a couple rooftops, and they're all the
Right.
same. There's no reason for this.
No, I agree.
And I'm like, and people like that who are just like, oh, well, I'm just enjoying the game because I'm here to catch Pokemon. You're the reason that they refuse to give us better.
Yeah.
Nintendo has been some shit as a company for a while now. And people continue to support them. And all I'm saying is, just because you're enjoying something doesn't mean it's not some shit. I have plenty of games that I enjoy that I'm like, this game really wasn't that good.
No, I agree with you. Like, was it Airborne? Loved that movie growing up.
The rollerblading
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
I watched it years later. It really wasn't that great.
Hmm.
It wasn't. I mean, yeah, it was cool to see, Jack Black and Seth Green in the movie, and they were young, but it wasn't that.
I used to like the Disney movie Double Team with the twin basketball girls.
Oh, okay.
Terrible movie.
Sure.
Terrible. It makes no sense. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed the Disney movie The Game Plan with The Rock, where he was the quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, and he had the little daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought I enjoyed that movie.
That's what I'm saying. It's possible to enjoy stuff and it
Yeah.
still suck, but you got to be able to admit, hey, this is
Not a good movie.
really not that good.
Weekend at Bernie's. Love it. It's terrible.
And that's what I'm
terrible,
saying. So I'm
yeah.
like, I've been seeing people and they're arguing hard for this Pokemon game. And I'm like, at some point, you have to look at this and be like, is this as good as Power World? No,
Right.
this is terrible. And then they made you pay $70 for it.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
That's all.
I do feel like developers, they cheat you at a lot of stuff. And
Dude, Nintendo's the biggest ripoff there is right now.
Yeah, and my wife is finally figuring out the hard way because my wife went and got a Switch a couple months ago, and then she likes to buy the accessories with it, and she was complaining how much the accessories are. It's like, this is ridiculous, and I was like, I told
It's
you that we
Nintendo.
were trying to boycott it, but you went and bought one.
It's Nintendo.
Yeah, you
So-
know. So yeah, it's Nintendo. You know, they never drop their prices. You know, and they don't need to make a system every 5 years, in my opinion. A console,
Right.
you know, like
And for the people that's like, oh well, you mentioned Ghost of Yote, that's PlayStation or computer or whatever. Breath of the Wild.
yeah, why is that re-released on there at full retail price?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Breath
Yeah.
of the Wild had beautiful scenery and a massive map to explore.
Yeah.
So why can't you do that with Pokemon?
I agree, and I hated Breath of the Wild, but no, I agree.
So
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know.
No, but
I
I completely agree with you. You ain't getting no argument from me.
So yeah, that's my little rant.
Okay. 2 more things before we go. Prayers for the people in Jamaica. I literally was there a week ago.
Yeah, you came home like right
Yeah.
before, because Jazz was like, "Hey, is Tim back?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I seen Andrea post like 2 days ago that they were back,
Yeah.
and then she was like, "Cause it's bad." Also, shout out to the people of Jamaica too, because y'all have me dying on TikTok. They take nothing seriously.
Yeah.
Like they are in this disaster, and I guess they figure, hey, we gotta do
Yeah.
whatever. But do you remember the Michael Jackson song, the "What About Us"?
What about us?
I see
Yeah.
somebody holding on to the trees, and the wind is blowing real hard, and he's screaming, the "What about
What
us?" and singing. I was like,
Yeah, it was
that's hilarious. I see some dudes, they put on helmets and was standing on like the top of this hill,
right.
and when the wind would blow real hard, they was jumping up and down just to see if they would get carried off by the wind. Like they are cutting up
up
on
down there.
TikTok.
They try to make the best of a shitty situation.
Absolutely.
literally, you
Shout
know,
out to them.
And me being there last, we literally just got out of there, and you know, and like my mom messaged me, my aunt did, you know, everyone keeps messaging Andrew like, "Are y'all okay?" I was like, "We just got out of there," you
Yeah.
know, and
That's the only reason I didn't message you is I seen her post,
Yeah.
and then Jazz said something, and I was like, "Nah, they're back."
yeah, it was a really nice time down there. Like I said, I mean, obviously I don't smoke, but just the fact that I was on the beach and everyone was fucking lighting up, and I was like, I know I got contact high probably. Just laying on the beach chair, and I'm just like, God damn, like everyone was just walking past, rolling up, and you know, and I'm like, you know, it was just. You know,
Thanks for some edibles.
Yeah, no, actually, I told you about that edible. Oh yeah, but she had jerk chicken for the first time down there.
For the first time.
Mhm.
We got too
We got
spicy.
good jerk
for
chicken
her.
No,
here.
it was. She liked it. No, it was fire. I
Yeah,
like
good,
jerk
Too
chicken.
spicy for you?
No, that's where it gets for me though. But
I'm about to say we got good jerk chicken here.
I've had jerk
Maybe
chicken
not
here
like
before,
down there, but
it was
of
good.
course.
No, we had a nice tour guide. You know, they took us to the crappy area. They took us to the nice area. You know, they're like, if you want some of the good weed, we'll take you there too if you need it. You know, I had a good time.
That's what's up.
That was it. And the last thing is prayers to the Rotunda family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They as a kid I hated IRS because he was a heel, but he grew on me as years went on. And I really feel bad for that family, you know, especially Bo Dallas. You know, he just lost his brother, what 2-3 years ago, and nowadays reported his dad, who is IRS, is in hospice, and we just pray for the Rotunda family. Yeah,
Absolutely.
during this
Agreed.
difficult time.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
But other than that, like, share, subscribe. And until next time, peace.
Peace. Deuces.